Time now for Focus 50 Plus, and today we focus on building the bridge from where we are to where we want to be 5 and 10 years from now. Dr. George Schofield is here to tell us more about that. Now,
Good morning.
This has been 3 parts.
Right.
So what do we need to remember from 1 and 2 to bring us to today?
We need to remember, 1, you begin with where you are and look at 3 things in particular. Are you in the right networks? Do you have the right relationships? Are your finances in place? Not how much have you saved, but what's your income stream going to be like? And third of all, do you have the right skills that you're going to need down the road? So you look at those for where you are now, and then you move to a 5-year and 10-year imagination for yourself.
And what would be an example of someone in need of planning?
Oh, good question. A lady recently came to me asking me to help her do a life plan. She was laid off 4 years ago. She thought she'd take a few months off. It's been 4 years. She hasn't gone back to work. She's very proud of the fact, and she should be, that she has $200,000 with equity in her house. But she's 58 years old. Even if she works till she's 78, she could live to be 98. So if she saves that equity, $200,000, that works out to $833 a month from the time she's 78 to the time that she is 98. She needs to go back to work. So if you take a look at this kind of situation, you need to build a bridge, regardless of what situation you're in, and building a bridge is work. There are 3 things to remember. The first is write it down. The second is work with someone who will give you honest feedback and who's smart enough to help you improve your plan. And third of all, hang it on the refrigerator and make sure you commit to yourself and to someone else that you will make progress every 30 days on your plan, and your plan will have to adapt over time.
What is in the plan? How do you actually build that? Is it those 3 steps plus?
You sit down and you work with your relationships and your networks. Do you have the right relationships, the right networks? In this case, this lady had been with retirees so long that no one she was connected with on a daily basis was in the workplace any longer. They couldn't help her. So you have to work with your networks and your relationships. You certainly need to work with your finances. And then you also need to work with the skills. In this case, the lady had not kept her skills up, and she didn't have any of the computer skills she needed to be hired into a job. We had to work with that.
Oh my goodness. Well, wonderful information once again. We thank you for joining us this morning. Know you'll be back again next Monday.
I will be back.
All right.
I look forward to it.
And we'll be back with more right after this.